brought to?
The undead.
Not dead. Dead, not undead. There's quite a distinction.
You were saying vampires are still sentient beings like us?
Not like us, but not unlike us.
Professor Van Helsing, you are making it a riddle.
This is a practical reality that must be viewed from the periphery. If you look into it directly, your truths and fears will hide it. It is too horrible to be real. Logically, it becomes a fantasy, and in the fantasy hides the beast.
Now you're making it romantic. Lucy's death is not romantic.
Permit me to be a little more direct. Vampires attack their victims, leaving two tiny white wounds with red dots in the center. It is through these wounds that the vampire sucks the essence of their victims, draining them of blood, leaving them lifeless and soulless.
You are hateful! Lucy's soul is in heaven!
Calm, Mina.
No, it is not. It is controlled by the beast in the darkness of the night.
Ugh, that's foul.
Mina.
Dr. Seward, have I examined the body?
No.
Were there two tiny white wounds in Miss Westenra's neck, such as I have described?
Yes. I deem the holes in Lucy's neck to be not fatal. Not wholesome, but not fatal.
I can't stand here and listen to you speak with such detachment.
They're just getting at the facts, Mina.
Facts be damned!
Mina.
I'm leaving the room.
I'll go with you.
No, you stay with the facts. Excuse me.
Dr. Seward, I believe it is best that Mina stay in your house tonight. We are unsure of the circumstances of Miss Westenra's death. And should you choose not to believe my explanation, I believe this would be most prudent.
I agree. Archer.
Mina is never this emotional.
Well, it would be unnatural if she were not. Her friend has just died, and she may be next.
I don't know what to say to that.
Then refrain. Dr. Seward.
Please inform Mina that it is my wish she stays in this evening.
Yes, Doctor.
Professor Van Helsing, the wounds on Lucy's neck do not seem gruesome enough for such a violent death.
Victims often go willingly to the vampire. It is called vampirism, and its victims are unable to relinquish the practice.
Like a drug addiction.
Yes.
This is inconceivable. Medical science does not accept such a creature exists. It's a myth, a superstition.
It's difficult for me to think of Lucy just without a life, without a soul, just lying there.
She's not lying there. It's not that simple. She walks the darkness seeking blood, just like the beast.
What?
This has gone too far.
I think I agree.
Are either of you going to take me to see Miss Westenra this evening?
No.
No.
I can guarantee that she will not be there.
And you guarantee she will walk forever.
Only in the evenings. Vampires are allergic to light, and sunlight is fatal.
Anything else?
Yes, garlic and wolfbane repel the vampire. Much as the cross does. Protects normal people, it repels the vampire and those in the advanced stages of vampirism.
Not dead goes on forever.
I can help.
How?
Give me my bag. You must see this to understand. This is holy water. It blesses the released soul and rips the flesh from the vampire. A stake to drive into the heart of the vampire. The cross, which I have already explained, and of course, a heavy mallet with which to drive the stake.
Wait. Did you say drive a stake into the heart?
It is the only way to kill a vampire.
Of course.
This?
That is to remove the head, which releases the trapped soul and allows for eternal rest.
Of course.
Professor, would you care for a brandy?
I do not drink.
I do.
day is the same futility. Each night the darkest of 1,000 nights, and I am alone with my thoughts.
Each night, the darkness of 1,000 nights, and I am alone.
I am pleased you have joined us.
Mina. Lucy? Yes? Am I dreaming? You can be with us now. I'm so glad you are here. Bring me to you. It is only me, silly. You are cold. Warm me, Mina. You are too cold.
Willingly.
Come to us willingly, Mina. I don't understand. I have to wake. You are not asleep. Then why am I not frightened? Lucy, why am I not frightened?
You know why.
You're dead. I know. Lucy, you're dead. Do not cry. I am still your friend. Then let me go. I'm not holding you.
Good.
Thank you.
Mina! Mina!
Into the shadow.
Mina! We have to find her. What if Von Helsing is right?
Jonathan, you take this path, I will take the upper path.
I'll stay here and soak around the back. Mina! Mina?
Hold me, brother.
Lucy!
Brother!
I'm so sorry, Lucy.
Don't be.
My God!
Stop!
You're hurting her!
She's dead. Brother!
Lucy!
Stay back!
Where is your master?
Nowhere.
Everywhere. Then take this message. Nowhere and everywhere. Feast, your true death is at hand. Go!
What have I just seen?
Evil.
Can I help you?
No, these confrontations always bring me.
You've done this before.
Hundreds of times. Do you itch? I cannot find him.
I'm too frightened to itch.
That is not good. Where is the crucifix I gave you?
I don't know.
Here, take this one. If he finds you, I will notify him.
Wait.
But this Springfield, he's different from all the others. There's something about him I don't like.
It's the bug eating thing. You know, the fly's brushes were pretty funny, but sometimes he makes shakes.
No, that's not it.
You know, it wasn't very long ago that sanitarium work was a safe and not an interview.
As long as you have a Grace working for you.
Well, back days without saying.
Somebody's got to take the job seriously.
She does.
She does.
You know, with all the deaths of late, the doctor's been a bit off balance. Kind of misses Midnight Hounds.
Yes, he's quite the chatter, that one.
Now there's this Professor Van Helsing and talks of vampires, stakes, beheadings.
You've been talking to Archer again.
Archer's sweet.
Archer's sweet on every man.
I think you're jealous.
Off with you.
It seems like it's every time.
Have you been drinking again?
You know, Slaughter, sometimes I think everyone hears the opposite from me, and then there's times that I have been doubts about you. Ow! Hey. That's when I told him I was not Sherlock Holmes. I like you, Grace.
Eventually, they all do.
You will have a long and fruitful life, but I must have your loyalty. Can you give me that?
Every day.
We'll take him here, Grace.
We won't lose him again.
The cheaters! Don't leave me with them!
I must.
I despise you. And you. Nice jacket. I want to see my tailor.
But this one fits you so well.
You were not fit to serve me, but I did have compassion. Grace?
Reflection. I feel like I have been too direct with you. I would like to apologize.
It doesn't matter. Father, I still feel faint.
May I examine her?
I think it is a good idea.
All right.
Now the other eye. Nina, I would like you to see something.
It is very pretty.
I would like you to have it.
Oh, I couldn't. I've been unpleasant with you.
On the contrary, it is I who have been unpleasant with you. Please, take it.
Thank you.
I am forgiven.
Yes.
She is fine. She needs a little rest. Perhaps Mr. Harker could leave the room and bring back his servant and the nurse.
John.
Of course.
I've had the most horrid hallucination.
It's all right, Lena.
Please, tell us about it.
I thought I was walking down by the cemetery, and Lucy stepped out of the fog.
Continue.
She was alive, just the same, but not the same.
Go on, Nina.
She was so cold. I couldn't warm her. Father, I couldn't warm her.
Nina, you must tell me. Did Lucy say anything to you?
I can't remember.
Please try.
Please try, Lena.
Willingly. Something about willingly.
That is enough, Lena. Please take Lena to her room.
Nurse, could you stay a moment?
I will.
Nina, are you hungry?
No.
Then you go ahead and rest, dear. This is Wolfgang. You put it around the doorway of Miss Nina's room. This is garlic. You put it around the windows. Please make sure she is wearing the cross that I gave her.
Follow the professor's instructions.
And if anybody but I or the doctor comes to the room, you must scream as loudly as you can.
terrible symptom.
She did, it is the truth. But that's not what worries me.
It isn't.
Willingly. She said willingly.
Willingly?
I believe that the vampire is interested in more than just feeding. He's desirous of a mate. He knew Lucy and he knows Mina. Mina is the bait for Lucy. I believe that if he was only interested in feeding, he would do it himself. But to have a mate, the mate must come willingly.
You said it was like an addiction. Nothing is stronger than that.
Love. He can't love, but he can be loved.
Excuse me. Dr. Seward, sir.
Sorry.
You asked that we bring Mr. Renfield to your house this evening.
Did you?
He's waiting right outside.
Bring him in.
Fire!
Well, Mr. Renfield, you look better now than the morning you arrived.
I feel much better.
Butterworth, please escort Mr. Renfield into the chair. Gently.
Yes, doctor.
You studied at Oxford University.
I graduated from the School of Law.
Mr. Renfield appears uncomfortable in his restraints. Please remove them.
He's a violent one.
I don't think so.
Well,
Remove the jacket.
They refused to contact my tailor.
We will see to it.
You are a gentleman.
So, you studied law.
I finished reading law at 27 and was accepted into the bar at 28. Excuse me. Inferior organism, unworthy of my attention.
Mr. Renfield, what would you have done with that fly should we not have been here? He'd have eaten it.
Nurse Slaughter, you are excused.
but Doctor, Yes, sir.
Cheater.
Mr. Renfield, why do you eat flies?
The wings of the flies represent the aerial powers of the psychic faculties. Did you learn this from the BCI, Professor? Let me out of here.
Why?
I scream at night.
A wolf howling, Mr. Renfield?
I don't know why wolves come so close to men.
This one likes wolves, Doctor. I hear him screaming at night. Says the wolves talk to him, and he yells back.
Oh, you know why the wolves talk, don't you, Mr. Renfield?
That is insane.
You know how to stop a wolf from howling. Don't you, Mr. Renfield?
You know too much to keep on living.
So I have been told.
I warn you now, Dr. Seward, free me or you will be responsible for whatever happens to your daughter.
What do you know of my daughter?
He is connected with the vampire. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Listen to what she is telling you, for it will be the only salvation for you and your daughter. Save me! Save my soul.
I will save you, but you must tell me what you know.
Fools. What do I stand to gain by telling you anything? You keep me locked up all day and when I behave, you give me a bit of sugar to catch a fly or two? No. An intelligent madman would much rather shove one who had life.
Who is your master? You must tell me.
Why should we mention names among friends?
You will tell me his name.
But I don't know his name.
You are lying!
Madmen do not have the faculty to distinguish between what is true and what is false. For this reason I take no offense.
Mr. Renfield, you die in torment if you do have innocent blood upon your soul.
God does not condemn madmen or weak men. If he did, heaven would be empty.
Before you condemn your soul to death, tell me, how will I know your master?
You will know him when you do not see him. Master, I am faithful! Onward! I'll find grace!
He is a madman.
He is a weak man.
Dr. Seward, Arthur and, someone else here to see you.
Let them in.
Don't worry, I do not bite.
Excuse my reaction.
Dr. Seward, this is to Sir Madonna.
Ah, the knowing like the dawn.
Who are you?
My colleague, Professor Van Helsing.
You're Van Helsing?
I am.
You know her?
She hunts the beast.
Why have you brought this woman to my house?
I hunt the beast.
Gypsies, they have been there and back. They are our allies.
Jasura kept Lucy
You
from...
saw Lucy's what?
It was trying to feed.
Oh no, Lucy was not trying to feed off Nina. This supports my theory too.
What?
Nina also had an encounter with Lucy.
A maid?
Yes.
To Sir Madama, you are welcome in my home.
I will stay no longer than need be.
The need is gone. I can help Lucy. You must take me to her.
It is still night.
Nina, Lucy has had not much rest. She is still waiting to be made.
And the beast?
Lucy is the maid. Nina is the bait for Lucy. We are safe.
The nurse just screamed at me.
We must go.
Come on,
Where are we going?
to the cemetery.
Joy.
Mr. Homewood, are you coming with me?
I don't believe I can do it.
I'll do it.
Jonathan,
I'll do it. Arthur is my friend.
I have no problem with it. I can do it.
No, you must stand guard. You understand.
I understand. I will stand up.
Mr. Homewood,
I'll stand guard right in front.
I will take the back.
Mr. Harper, are you ready?
Let's do it before I change my mind.
Lose something?
I'm a pest.
Are you alright?
Of course I'm all right. I've never felt better.
Why are you staring at me?
You look great. Like a new person.
You are flirting with me.
I was worried about you.
There is no need. Have you noticed how bright the sun is this morning?
Nothing outshines you.
Oh, you are very sweet, Jonathan Hawker. So sweet.
Mina!
Mina!
Get that horrible thing away from me! I can't stand to look at it after the horrible things that have happened!
What
Nina!
horrible things, Miss Nina.
You cut off Lucy's head!
How do you know that?
I saw it!
How did she...
Quiet! name?
You will ooze onto the ground and the scavengers will have you.
Rena,
Where will I find him?
In your fear.
Where does he rest?
Professor,
Yes, Miss Nina.
do you hate me?
No, Miss Nina. Where does he rest?
In agony of your death.
Saint Michael the Archangel, guard us in battle. May God rebuke him, this we pray. And thou, our heavenly host, cast into hell Satan and all of his evil spirits, who prowl the earth seeking the ruination of souls. In God's divine power, amen.
Amen. Take her to the infirmary and have Grace lock her in the room. My daughter.
If we keep her away from him until we kill the vampire, we might be able to save her.
Not for sure.
Have you read The Vampire, His Kith and Kin by Montague Summers?
No.
Or a treatise on the appearance of spirits and vampires by Ruth Clemente?
No.
Just like
There's something! Excuse me! Dr. Seward! Dr. Seward! Something has happened to Butterworth. He's gone missing. One of your vampires ate him. I know it.
Vampires are not cannibals. They suck blood from their victims.
Butterworth has been blood-sucked. He's been a good and faithful employee. You must do something to help in his plight.
Miss Slaughter, I am sure that Butterworth is fine.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't care.
Miss Slaughter.
I've known him since he was a boy, cleaning the slop pits in the sanitarium.
Oh, nurse.
You stay out of this. I will not rest until he's found and safe.
Slaughter, never even cared.
Where did you find him? I'm a professional. No! Ow! Stop!
Let go. Grace, turn to the hospital and have a room cleaned. Then I want you to lock my daughter inside. Grace, keep her safe.
With my life out.
Dr. Seward,
Yes, Gerda.
may I be?
Yes, Gerda.
Dr. Seward, I believe we must find the locations of all the deaths by desanguination. It is my belief that they will follow a circular path which spirals outward each day. When the vampire arrives, he needs much rest and must take what is near. With rest and with more blood, he is able to go further and further, thus fooling the police. I will guarantee that in the middle of the circle is the vampire, because his universe must revolve around him.
Without Arthur, this information will be difficult to retrieve.
There is Mr. Humboldt.
He is searching for Tsur.
Ah, gypsies, they come and they go. Who must we see to obtain this information?
The coroner.
Well, you take me to her.
She is different.
What do you mean?
She makes me very nervous.
But you run an asylum.
I am aware.
Hurry. We only have till daybreak. Otherwise, we won't be able to save your daughter.
Incy wincy spider went flying up the spout. Out came the rain, and one poured Incy out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And Incy wincy spider
again.
Yes.
Sorry, didn't recognize you there. What with your friend and all?
This is Professor Van Helsing.
German? Romanian, Austrian, but I have spent time in Germany.
You know the harp then?
I am familiar with Dr. Horner's work.
Did you know the American President Abraham Lincoln always carried a harp in his pocket?
No, I did not.
Now you do.
Adam Coroner.
Here it comes. No one ever wants to talk to me unless it's about a death or a favor.
We need to see the locations of the bodies where the dead had no blood.
No one wanted this job.
We are very lucky to have you.
I want to keep this job.
You do your job very well.
That's right, because I do not give out any information. Never. It just isn't done. This book, it is in my charge.
I am a doctor.
And I know where the bodies are buried, if you know what I mean.
Do not.
I do.
Oh, you're the smart one. You, not so much. Are you surrounding me?
I'm just admiring your vest.
Thank you, I made it.
My friend is a professor.
What does that get you?
This is an emergency.
Well, there are proper channels.
We don't have time for channels.
Under no circumstances may someone just examine the record. It just isn't done unless it's an well, we can make an exception. Emergency for Professor Van Helsing. But not for you!
Takes the job seriously.
We've got to find the book catcher. It's our job.
Can you talk just a little quieter, son?
Oh, Mr. Butterworth has a ringing in its ear.
Oh, more like a pounding in the head. Oh.
Serves you right. Mr. Brimfield!
Oh.
It was a waste of time. Your calculations put the vampire in my house?
We had to try something. Do you think he's going to walk through your front door?
Count Dracula.
Who is that?
On your name.
This is no time to entertain me.
Even in tragedy, we must have our civility. Count.
Good evening.
May I introduce to you Professor Van Helsing?
At last we meet.
Pardon?
Professor Van Helsing is well known in my country, Transylvania.
It's very pleased to meet you.
The honor is mine. If you would excuse me.
Of course.
My presence here is on two accounts. First, I am looking for Mr. Harper. He did not work in my library today, and I am concerned.
Jonathan is searching for Deputy Inspector Holmwood.
The inspector is missing.
No, he in turn is searching for someone else.
This takes the form of a merry chase. My second reason for intrusion is Miss Mina.
Mina is ill.
I am sorry to hear that. She sent a message for me to visit.
Count.
Mina, you should not be out of bed.
I feel much better, Father.
Mina, please go back to bed.
It's none of your concern.
Mina.
I will take my leave.
No, we will be civil.
You can rest assured of that.
Professor,
I apologize.
must have a word with Archer. Excuse me.
I understand you are ill, Miss Mina. Professor Van Helsing.
So, I am very well known in your country of Pennsylvania.
You are considered a most imaginative writer of fiction.
Count, are you familiar with antiquities?
My life has afforded me such pleasure.
Recently, I have become enamored with music boxes.
Some are exquisite.
I agree. In particular, this one. Perhaps I could show it to you.
A trick.
Everything I do, Count, I do with purpose.
You are very wise for one who has lived only one lifetime.
And I thought it was a myth that vampires cast no reflection.
Now that you know what you know, it would be advisable for you to leave.
You would let me leave?
I have respect for true adversaries.
If I were a true adversary, I would not leave.
Those who have crossed me have all died. Many, not pleasantly. You will come to me. You will come to me. Your will is strong. I will come to you.
Ah! The power of Christ compels you to leave.
Your end will be my pleasure.
Sir?
One loose end, and you are another.
It's you.
You can thank me for allowing you the moment. Here. You are not so strong.
I am not so stupid. I will beat you to death with this.
I have him, master!
I'm tired of praises! Dracula's a vampire.
Makes sense.
We must hurry and go warn the others.
What do we do about him?
Leave him for the rats.
Professor, Mina and Nurse Payne are gone.
Dracula is the vampire. What? You must get her before she sleeps with him in his coffin, or there's nothing I can do. We must find his dirt. He sleeps in the dirt of his homeland. We must hurry. Help me. Take my bag.
Dr. Seward, Dracula's the vampire.
And he has Mina. We must to Carfax Abbey and find him.
How are we finding that abbey? Those ruins are huge.
I can find him.
You are Adolphia?
Yes.
We must go now.
Master, they left me for the rats. They thought I died, Master. They did not know you would be giving me the rats. Perhaps you could go back a bit. Maybe make me a simpler man. That would have been horrible, wouldn't it, Master?
Now what is it you want?
What you promised me, Master.
Do you deserve it?
I have been faithful.
Come. You are a liar.
I am a madman. Madmen do not know the difference between true and false.
What should I do, madman?
Grant me mercy. I am the servant, and you are the beast.
Granted.
Quickly!
The sun is coming up!
It is here. Hurry, open it.
Mina!
Back! You hold the stake.
Jonathan!
Get her out of here. Hurry, hurry.
Take his head off.
No! No rest for it.
Help me.
Come with me.
Can we go now?
No, I must stay. I have a promise to keep to Mr. Renfield. Turn him over. You will know him when you don't see him.